Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
I love this arena.
All right.
I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this, but it could only happen here.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Good counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he just missed with that left jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You just see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter shot. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. You'd like to see more jabs. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Here we go for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously...
Back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't score with that right uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They exchange punches. He misses with... Did you see that? They're in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Hold that thought. All hands on deck. We are... And Jake Paul will have to go to the canvas. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. On to the fourth we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A perfect counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They both want the knockout. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter lands. And now going for the finish. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
3 days.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! This could be the end! I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills there.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The referee really thinking about stopping it. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
talk about Jake Paul in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round.
Focus on what you're doing.
And there's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What a massive upset this would be. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice stop, but that won't score. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Here we go in the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Tried to score with the uppercut. Adage is no matter how much speed. Whoa, wait a minute! At some point, the corner has to say you're done. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? The referees paused the action, and we'll take a look at that cut. So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. Do you believe this? Misses with the straight left. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be...
To make mistakes and you're switching off.
There's the bell to start round 7. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into a shot. And that's the last thing you want.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm,
and it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.